This is day 1104 of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. If you'd like to sponsor a coming share of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi or more, please kindly directly be greatly appreciated. So you're doing your day, Simon Kuf Aleph, Sif Chavav, the Simon Kuf Beis, Sif Vav. So the Chavav. B'da. שיש מהגדולים של כל כסף, שקיבל חוכם אחד, שאם זה מים בראש כבש אחד, you find water in there. It's in a head of a sheep. She's treifa machmazeh, which makes it treifa. Learn that maize a kebes. You don't know which of the sheep it was. I guess you have the head separate from the bodies. You should check the spines of the sheep. Any lamb which has water in the brain, there's supposed to be water in the spinal column, which comes from the the nerves, I guess, which go through the spinal column, which comes from the brain to the spine. And we assume that the head is from that lamb, to the other lambs. That's the Bach. Below the Luke did not agree with this. The smokers of Issa Doraisa, this in Issa Doraisa of Trefus. That's the Taz, Bichodash, and Crazy Placey. Because it should certainly see, they said, God clarify this further. V'lai Beruba, I mean, the Torah Bata, perhaps the majority of the lambs are kosher. And so, I mean, it's Bata. Yesh, the Moses, we can line this, it's Crazy Place in Prima Garden. Machashim Tzaba'ov, if you have a needle which is found in a bird, Ba'omach goes treifa, which would make the bird treif. Nita Machan, the needles been removed. The Sarvatani goes come to go. This chicken got mixed up with other chickens. In Nimsa Roshim Shechor man, we find a mark that indicates there was a hole in one of them. Yeshlas Bo, we can assume that's the one. Nikar Yofa Roshem. Bakedim Shos Im Nikar Yofa Roshem. If the mark is well recognizable, Bakesim and the stain which was made Shos Tamachat when the it was driven through it. We're going to name it the Rabbas. Nir Shafil with Arovas Achas Ba'achas. Even if it's a mixture of 1-to-1. Yesh is Mochas Eglinus. There's Vada Simon Muvak. It's definitely a strong simon. Some Chila Gamba is right, some can line it even in the Torah prohibition. From Zion. Masa Bisha Sholem Mechaber Shnei Agonos Shayu Shabosar. One borrowed from a friend 2 containers which are fleshik. But the borrower thought they were milchik. But Sabam Levivos, the containers here means like a baking container. But Sabam Levivos, she baked in them Levivos means latkes, but here it says she coined kreplach. She baked kreplach in them. So she baked the rotini, I think it is in English, with butter and cheese. And then she came back to the person who loaned them to her. And she didn't tell her anything. Of some mashelas behem krepachim shuman. And so after that, the woman who loaned them out, whose pots they were, baked with them krepach with meat fat. Tisha agonos, but the thing is, she used 9 pots, 9 of these pans. But some of you elush agonos, and among these 9 were these 2. Okay, so the butter kreplach are definitely mutter. The agonos lo yubnei yoman mitasha basar. The pans were not within 24 hours. 24 hours that they use for meat. Feel was for shneim. I don't know if nowadays we're going to be so makel on this. Even though it's the psak, it's not in time of gam. So yeah, why would I not be mutter? But I feel even the fleshik krepach, which are made by the person who loaned the pans, can't get kosher. It's also kosher. The elu krepach me'ashtei agonos. The krepach from the 2 pans, but they're bought on the 7 krepach 7 plants. Can the but since it's dry, it needs only a simple majority. But after krepach willingly skabed, the krepach are suitable to give to guests, and they are sold by count. Basar b'chov iser machmas atzmo, and basar b'chov is an intrinsic iser, not an extrinsic one. Nevertheless, hacha ikar iser. Here, the primary part of a krepel is the dough. Basar b'chov u'balua, and the basar b'chov is absorbed into the dough. Anytime is a din chatir iskaben, it's no din chatir iskaben, based by nisa balua. For the friend, my sharei lo has to rak de klipa. They only answer, they only ask de klipa. Din cham b'cham b'lorotev. Where so like we have anytime this since they are baked, evidently was dry. So it's like anytime you have hot combined with hot without sauce. The klipa have a iskaben, and the klipa is not suitable to give the guests. Hi, let's say maybe the isser, the fatty isser in the keli asa 260. That's shach. Lokaim, okay, we don't hold this way. Beino saraka de klipa. Oh yeah, de klipa. That is Magen Avram. Even if they line the pats with fat before they put in the krepach, and therefore the fat is also because of its contact with the butter. And the kreplach would be also because the fat is there outright. It's room to assume that there are shishim which will nullify whatever fat is there. Also, evidently the fat they used was goose fat. That's not Isur Torah. This is the Rabbanim. It was marked through Bita Barov. Rakiyesha saw Kaminian Levivos Shubishnegos, but you should ask the Aser an amount, tantamount to the krepach, which would be in those two pans. Vashar Mutter, the rest of Mutter, that's another Yehuda. So I'm really going matter also those two pans of krepach. Shrei Lon has two rak, Kidei Klipa, the only became also Kidei Klipa, Kenyan Sarvu, Lo Noda. So if they are mixed up and not, we can't recognize them. And less so, we can't answer them. And they don't even require klipa. Which I'm seeing Tzadik Aleph, and that's the other fried. Besides that, says Arukh HaShulchan, I don't think kreplach are chatichu iskabet. Don't give one krepel. One krepel is not suitable for guests. I guess that largeness. Griven, it's like the griven, the fatty, the fried fat with strips of hide. Should see if you test ayin sham. Okay, Simon Kub base. Din Davish Matir. Which will eventually become mutter. Alf halacha b'sukri b'shas. It's a halacha which has been determined in Gemara. Davish Matir, something which something which has permissibilities. That the prohibition will not last forever. I feel bad about it. It's not about even 1,000. It's only if it's the same species, the Isser and the Heter. Lo b'shem min not if it's a different species. We shall see. The reason for this is Rabban Chmiru, but Rabban Machmed came Lachazman Yochel Ochla Beheter, since after some time it lapses. You can eat it in a permissible way. Ein Lochol Atoy, they bitol Isser Beheter. Don't eat it now through nullifying the Isser and the Heter. There's another reason they gave, which is correct or appropriate. Or a bit to work, something has to be dissimilar from the thing that's being mavato. But if it's similar, it's not mavato. On the contrary, it strengthens it. Something which is not comparable to the other thing, it weakens and nullifies it. That which the same species is bottle and it's nullified simple majority. Even though they're similar to each other. Nevertheless, when it comes to chalei shem isser and chalei shem heter, they're opposites. In them, halachically, they are not similar to each other. But davish matirim should have a heter shavin, lachar zman. So eventually, they'll both be heter. Ein avalim zed they don't nullify each other. By minish ein mino came which has to mean because they're intrinsically dissimilar. But davish matirim it's but even davish matirim that is a ran in the door. Tam rishon gankin asi shapir according to the first reason. Actually, it also works out. The koshi sar beino mino. Anytime we can mix something which is not a species, ein het nikra al davar osur. The heter is not based on the the heter is not called. Uh, I guess because it loses, it doesn't have a shame. I think which asers. El shem davar shizarbo. It goes by the name of the thing which it's mixed. Hakimisha ein lo materin. So therefore, it's like ein lo materin because the shame which would have become mutter is batel, and the shame which a shame which was also would have become mutter is batel in the shame of the thing which is heter, and the name of heter allows us to say that it's batel. Base kachal mu chazal. So to said chazal called davar sheish lo matir, anything which has permissibilities, tevel such as untight produce, ma'aser sheni which you can redeem, hekdesh which you can redeem, b'chadash which you can wait till after the carbon omer. Lo nazumen chacham mishir. Did not give a share in them. Klomar I feel be'evlo not bottle even 1,000. Called davar shein lo matir, something which doesn't have possibilities, permissibility. Kon truma. To Chumas Meiser, Chala, for Orla, the Kila Kerem, Nasman Chacham Shir, Chacham gave them a shear to be bought like on Lashana. Tevel Nikra, Davar Sheish Matirin, Tevel's called something, it's untight produce called something Davar Sheish Matirin, Shachla Fishleim Makamachi, if you're not sure if it was taken, if Meiser is taken off, you can take a Meiser from a separate produce. Mizatz Mo Eno Yochla Frish. From this itself, you can't separate. Came because it's a taroivis. Shari came and she started b'chulim and nikos. It's mixing together with the chulin, and it's not recognizable. Shem vishmei chulin. Maybe you're going to take from the chulin as chumas amai. So it's v'avamin up to the chay. We're taking chumas on that which is exempt and that which is required. Vein a chuma, it's not valid chuma. Gam makamacha ein lo lafrish miteva vaday olav. Also, it comes from elsewhere. You should not be mafresh from definite tevel on this sofei, on this tarovas tevel. Shemi Torah tevel murav rav chulin potter. Midoraisa, the tevel which is mixed into a majority of chulin is potter. El sheyafresh mitevel d'rabbanan. You should take off from something which is tevel d'rabbanan, she'eno nakuv, such as from a non-perforated flower pot. It's the rush. Chenim zeh tevel shisar ba. But she started Burak Tevel Meiser. It's Ray had Truma taken off. She learned on the Truma. You can also separate on it the Meiser from the Mai. It's a big Kiddush. Okay, you have to say, well, I know, such a big Kiddush. I have to look again. Because the file analysis, the Tevel is Bata Baromi the Raisa. So if you take from another, so it's only Tevel Rabbanan. So you take from another Tevel Rabbanan, not Minei Ubei, not from within its own self, in order to fix it. The bracket says here, places about Soicher, Ayin Gimel Beis, Shemai Atam Betevel Keteru Kachi. So he says, by Tevel, just like it was matir it, is what asks it. Brakam Perik Tes Vav, Chos Vasus Kos Tam Zeh. Rambam writes this reason, the Dharma Amor Tam Davar Sheish Matirin. Okay, the Besocha Meyer Betevel Gomor off the Chuma. The Socha is talking about absolute Tevel. Even Chuma is taken off. Latzi Sheinu Nokov Ein Lo. He doesn't have a non-perforated flower pot. Vein Lazem Matirin. It's not considered Davar Sheish Matirin. To be my Ein Yochel Afrishalov. You can't say from my. Did my pot to me Chuma? Dorim Betevel Meiser. Does Tevel Meiser Shochel Afrish Mid Meiser Motzui Harbe. Take it from the mic because it's of equal stature and it's very prevalent. Very nice. Kimu Meiser Sheni Behektish Mikri Davar Sheish Matirin. Meiser Sheni Hektish Kol Davar Sheish Dim. Neish Yeshem Hetai Depedia. Because they can be redeemed. Hektish Hektish Abba Bais. Hektish we're talking about here is Hektish Bereka Bais. The treasury, the base of Mikdash Yesh Zepedia can be redeemed. The Chodesh Abi Davar Sheish Matirin. Chodesh is Davar Sheish Matirin. The Achad Tes Ami Nisan. Mutter. It's mutter after the 16th day of Nisan. The Dorim Konamos Abi Davar Sheish Matirin. The Dorim and Konamos, which is a form of neder, is also Davar Sheish Matirin. Shem Yochel Lisha B'Chacham. You can go to a Chacham and have him dissolve your neder. According to the neder will and uproot it. Yesh mitzvah b'zeh lisha on neder, and there is a mitzvah to try to nullify one's neder, uproot it because it's bad to take the door, and it's bad even to fulfill them. just add that the Dorim. Chayin Truma Chala, they have a Truma Chala, Av Sheyochel Gan Kan Lishol Chacham, even though you can also ask a Chacham to Imatir. Konkam means a mitzvah. It's not like a stam nether, where it's a mitzvah to know it. Here, it's not a mitzvah. V'lo chash davar sheish matirim, it's not considered davar sheish matirim. Amidarim have a mitzvah lishol nididro, but Amidarim it is a mitzvah to annul your nether. Chay ma'aser shein mitzvah b'diya, ma'aser shein is a mitzvah to redeem it. Kakosu b'toira, chayin hekdesh bedek habayis. So to the hekdesh of bedek habayis. Shein royal bedek habayis. It's not, they can't use it for the Beis Hamikdash. Mitzvah doso, it's a mitzvah to redeem it. Avgush laguf iev shar b'diya, but something which is intrinsically holy, you can't redeem it. Chayin tevel mitzvah means gdushas mizbeach. Chayin tevel. Or something which is actually using for the Beis Hamikdash. Chayin tevel mitzvah v'choy l'taknu tevel. It's a mitzvah and an obligation to fix it. Kol advarim ena kadav sheyesh b'zeh tircha botzos. We don't consider these something which is not davar shematim because you have to go to a bother and expend funds. Sheshin l'chai gav v'lava davar sheyesh matim, which some people say makes it not davar sheyesh matim. Moshe's bar has become clear later on in the simon. Came in the tzarech hapidin lasos says it's required to do this hapidin. And you have to do it. So it's a davar sheish matirin when he does it. When he's, I guess, when he's going to do it anyway. Okay, in brackets says if Shua is hanking the darim. Shua is like another that is a mitzvah lishoel. That's because I'm packing the darim. But actually, mitzvah lishule, even though I guess it's not actually a mitzvah to be shoel. Come and cholok mi nether. It's interesting. A nether, I guess, the Gemara in Dar Taka says a nether is a problem, and even if you're going to fulfill, it's a problem. It never says that about a shvua. So maybe Taka there's a difference. The Arukh HaShulchan says not for this purpose. Dal, din davar sheish matirin, the lacha, the distinguished as permissibilities. Well, I feel a base of the rabbanon, you might say rabbanon, come base of yontav, like an egg which was laid on yontav. Shatay mukta, now it's mukta, so bechil till they're not allowed to eat it or carry it. Shizar Beit Tamari got mixed up to many other eggs. Ain't a patel feel left. It's not partly even 1,000. Shayach yontav mutas game muta after yontav. He davar sheish matav. He davar sheish matir. Like by shleim, which is davar shleim. It goes without saying a whole egg got mixed into whole eggs. That got davar sheminian. So it's only sold by count. I feel shvura. If it's broken, shizar b'shvura, and got mixed into other broken eggs. Ain't a patel. It's not bothering me. Time davar sheish matir because you need to beheter afterwards. Chokach chmir b'davar sheish matir. It was so strange about davar sheish matir. There could be chol yisur rabbanan sheisav min sveka rabbanan l'kula. By any normal savik rabbanan would say savik rabbanan l'kula. Davar sheish matir ain't okay. By davar sheish matir we don't say savik rabbanan l'kula. I feel that Beitza Azu he's suffering the beyond the love. You're not sure if this egg was laying out them or not. The Sarva Be'elev got mixed into 1,000. Kulin Asur or Asur nevertheless. Hey, V'shalom Rishonim asking came long or even Menachos. Why do we say Mesachos Menachos? The Oisim Shesava the Chadash Chutzarts Mirabbanan. Also Chadash Chutzarts Rabbanan. Achol Chadash B'Tez Zayin Ben Nisan. They Chadash in the 60th day of Nisan. We should have a Safek Rabbanan. I guess it's suffix if the carbon homer was brought yet or not. Ayin sham. But the davar sheish matir and asin I feel suffix the rabbanon. Much lavdom. Hi davar sheish matir. We ask him inside the rabbanon to let them wait till tomorrow. The tears the answer came to them as on a bikinin. No. I just messed up this. Sorry. Sorry. Began bang back. You can't let me know. Osim shesab chadash chutzot to rabbanon. Achol chadash b'tezayin Nisan. They still ate chadash on the 16th day of Nisan, which is the second day Pesach. Why did not have to wait an additional day? Because it's fake of the Yom until the 17th. Should have a subject to Rabbanon. And they said it's because it's subject to Rabbanon. The davar, she yesh l'matirin, so you feel subject to Rabbanon, much kasavnu. By davar shemedin we answer, even by this subject to Rabbanon. The Tirtza asks, okay, the Bama sound and became a clear Yachar. Can really know the calendar. Says Shosim Shnei Yom Tov Shlomo goes, Neshakak goes, and then in fact we make a second yontiv is because they decreed it upon us. Look, it's a suffix guy. It's not really a suffix. The English show you can't ask him. Came Bates or the yontiv shesh goes mutter. An egg which is laid on the second day of yontiv she mutter. Time done became a kili yachas since we know anyway when it's going to be when yontiv should always be. On them little it's not comparable. The Bates so it's some shum yontiv by egg. This is because of yontiv. Choshu machlas yontiv anything which is on account of the yontiv. Lo chilchum yontiv rishon yontiv sheni. For the cover of Yontav Sheni, they didn't distinguish. Because so they shouldn't come to scoff at Yontav Sheni. Ava b'chadash. Chadash has nothing to do with Yontav. Ain't talking about Chadash. It only has to do with the date of the month. The B'shisha saw in this a mutter. Has to do with on 6 days. This is permitted. We call it also before it's also. And came on a became the keep of the archon since we know which day is which day. Lo choshes taken not concerned with the suffix. That's a crazy placing. Came be'er v'kilu b'savi divrem avshadav davar sheish matirim. Also by eruv. Tzeirus, Tchumen der Matir, and thing of Safi Rabban, even so it's Davish Matin, the common Dvarim, Hekele Bear, in several ways they were making on Eruv. Look, they make up Eruv. I was like, lean, putting it in the Eruv. Eruv, I feel Yochid negative Rabbi, it's a minority negative majority. And it's simple, single position against the majority. Hekele Kama said, therefore they make also this. For if Avagab, Davish Matin, Ebel, Feel Be'elef, even Davish Matin is not bothering him in 1,000. Konka, sorry, but Davish Matin broke that. The Davish Matin got mixed up with the majority of heter. And then the entire tarovis got mixed up in another tarovis of heter. Then called tarovis, which is mabata, the entire first tarovis. Yesh in the mutter. Some people say it's mutter. They weren't machmir by two mixtures, only by one mixture. Yesh thing so even in this case where one mixture comes to the other mixture. Feel shoshar is a mixture into mixture into mixture. Lo itir of davish and they were not matir davish matir. Only a fake faker was generated by a tarovis, which is not really a true fake faker. That they weren't matir davish matir. I was fake faker, but a real fake faker. The group of iser in the actual quality of the iser itself, he tir gam davish matir. They're matir even davish matir. Shekam and simrei sakim he tir chadash midam fake faker. Later on, they allow Chodesh on account of fake fake or Chaim Simon Top Tzayik he tells something Mucham B'Yontiv Sheni. They allow something which is questionable whether it's prepared already to eat on Yontiv Sheni with times fake fake. Simon Kufyud is bar be'od b'zeh b'siyat ishmael. This will come clear, much clearer in Simon Kufyud, which is the simon of fake fake.